We're starting with the very first movement of the form, which is called strike palm to ask Buddha. And in this discovery of Guang Ping Yang Taijiquan, we're really going to be focusing in on making sure that the principles are applied. So feeling that string that holds you up, many teachers talk about that. And the way that I like to look at that is that it's not just attached to here, that it runs right through you. And that space, that centeredness, is something that you can actually feel within your body when you are centered. So it's centering your emotions, it's centering your thoughts, it's centering your body around the spirit of your essence, who you really are. So in this practice, it's great to do the physical form, but that's just movement. If you can really begin to move into that center and observe your thoughts, observe your emotions, and observe the physical sensations, those 3 dantians, and stay within your spirit, that is fantastic. That's what we're all sort of looking for. But it takes time and practice. And that's why we do what we do. So let's start with our feet hip width apart in Wuji posture. Knees are bent, as you know, subtly. Tailbone is dropped down. And we have our shoulders relaxed and the crown of our head lifting up. But remember, it's not just from that Bahue point at the top of the head. That runs through you. That's a nice, in yoga we call it the hara line. So we're moving from that position. So let yourself relax around your center as you just kind of get on it, intuitive and feel it. And you can just feel yourself relaxing, tailbone dropping down maybe, shoulders softening. We're going to look at the footwork for this very first movement of the form. But notice it's the string that will guide you over to the left, and it does a little turn. And what that turn does is it talks to the foot, harmonizes with it, and says, yes, relax and move in. So this foot goes in. What you're hoping for is as you sink and turn, it will just go in on its own. That it's not something that you have to sink, turn, put in. You know, we're trying to do the least amount of movement. So going from the center and letting it guide you, and then it guides you back over to the right. You sink into the kwa and turn, feel that subtle turn. I'm making it bigger. And then we turn, the string turns us back, and that brings that foot out or talks to the foot in harmony. It just kind of comes out. Let's try it again. So you know when the string is done doing its thing, the foot and the hands are going to be done doing their thing in that particular movement. And this foot is very light. If you remember as we work through this, let's try it again. So we sink into the kwa, the string draws us over, turns us, brings the heel in, draws us back over to the right, slowly turning us to front, and then we do a little turn to bring that foot in, and the string straightens us out, and that's what brings that foot forward and down. It's just like, oh, this is the natural place for it to go, of course. It's not going to go over here and create this tension in our body. One more time. Well, let's try it with the hands. The hands just make 2 circles. One full circle, and then right strikes left. So we sink, hands float up. Ah, there goes the heel. Thank you, string. We sink to the right as the hands come down. We do a little turn, brings that foot in, hands up. and then they end together. String draws you over to the left, draws you over to the right. Little turn. And this is strike palm. It's feeling the center, drawing you over, doing these subtle little turns. They may look a little more, exaggerated in my form because we're talking about them, and I want you to kind of see them. Let's try that one more time. We sink, the string draws us over to the right. It gives the hint of a turn here to bring that left foot in, and a hint of coming straight out. So that's strike palm. And remember that when you're doing this, you kind of want to begin by centering in, getting yourself to breathe, relax, bring the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth to just kind of connect the two vessels that are so important in moving energy through the body, and staying in your own center by watching thoughts, even if they're whirling, watching the emotions, noticing your mood, and noticing what's happening in your body. And just building that awareness, that proprioception and interoception that is so important in creating balance in our lives. All right, I'll see you for the next one. Take care.